as we went. There was a few people that helped us along the way on the weekend jobs, and I can go forever and thank all those people. But I wanted to bring on one of the people that were from the beginning and helped us build the first Yardistry gazebo. We even had to bring back the original sweaters that we made first when we first started the company. Let's start this off. How did you get involved, Nathan?
I just remember one day you gave me a phone call. I think it was on a Friday. And I was still working at the golf course, and you ended up giving me a call asking if I wanted to make some cash on the weekends. I was like, yeah, I could use some cash. Why not?
Everyone could use some cash.
Yeah, everyone could, dude. Yeah. Especially these days. But yeah, it was just a quick phone call. He's like, I have a gazebo, never built one in my life. So once you gave me a call, I was like, yeah, I'll try it. Next thing you know it, we're blowing up and we're getting bigger and bigger every week. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Fair enough. What do you remember about that first Yardistry job?
That it took 12 hours. That's
fair. It was in Brantford, right?
It was in Brantford, yeah. And I remember we rolled up to the job, and I'm pretty sure it was even a small one. I'm pretty sure it was a 12 by 12.
Yeah.
It wasn't very big, but especially with us not really knowing how to do them.
Yeah.
12 hours later, yeah, we had it done. Yeah. We were leaving 7 to 7. That was a long day, but it was worth it.
Yeah, that's fair. And I mean, for most of you that don't know what a Yardistry gazebo is, it is like a wood-built structure. It is prefabbed, but when you don't know what you're doing and you don't know what the next step is, it takes a little bit longer. I remember that we put a piece on backwards or something, and like the beam was like 2 foot longer than the other beam. We were just banging our heads
unbelievable
about it.
I remember staring at that piece going, well, let's go look at the instructions, and yeah, next thing you know it, we have to tear down, like, it was the roof part, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was one of the beams.
Yeah, one of the beams on the roof, and I just remember us both just giving up on life pretty much at that point, going, well, we're 6 hours in, about to race 3 hours of it. So, yeah, it was definitely let's say something to remember.
Yeah, that's fair. When do you feel like that we started actually getting momentum? Like, how many jobs do you think it was?
It was, I would say, probably, it took a good, let's say, a month or 2 months to actually start getting the rhythm and really start, you're able to start finding us more jobs. Yeah. So we went from doing one gazebo for the weekend, or maybe 2 gazebos that was on a Saturday and a Sunday. Right. It's then, I think I remember when you told me we had like 3 in one day, and I was like, dude, one of those jobs took us 12 hours at the beginning. But yeah, no, I think it had to have been within 2 months of us actually starting the weekend grind and just kept boogieing.
That's fair. And I think once we got like a good group of people out there. Oh, yeah. I mean, like, because of the first off, even you were kind of like in and out on the weekends because you worked the golf course, right? So you were working sometimes on the weekend. Yeah. So I feel like once we started getting a group and actually getting like normal people out there, and then like,
yeah, once you actually started like having us as a crew almost for the weekend, you had the set people, you knew where we were going, when to do it, what we were building. Yeah. And once we actually figured it out, we were buzzing.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, like that 12 by 12, I think now takes us like 4 hours.
Oh, easily.
Like, if that, yeah.
If that. Yeah. Especially when we got later and started having like 4 people in the crew. Yeah. Everyone had a certain job. Yeah, everyone had something specific we were doing. Yeah. Because I definitely hated taking the tape off of every single metal item on a gazebo, dude.
Yeah, man, I still hate that to this day.
Oh, to this day.
I have nightmares about that.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Yeah. What do you say like the most like memorable early job was?
Oh, goodness me. Definitely, okay, I know we talked about it. It was the 12 by 12 gazebo. Yeah. But I think it was the first day that you said we had 3 jobs to do. On a Saturday or a Sunday, I forget what. Yeah. And
those weren't all Yardistry gazebos, were they?
No. We went from Yardistry to a couple of your metal ones.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I remember you brought in I want to say it was B.
Yeah, Braden. Yeah,
Braden, yeah.
Yeah, he was a huge help during the beginning too.
He definitely helped us out, and I would say I think I messed up on a piece, and it was a job in Brantford. I messed up on a piece, and I had no idea what to do. You had no idea what to do, so B just walks over and absolutely takes one of your power guns.
Yeah.
Grabs the bolt and just starts ripping it until like the metal was starting to smoke.
Yeah.
I just remember you looking at me going, well, don't mess up again, then we won't have to deal with this. I was like, ever since then, never made a mistake on a piece again, but
That's fair. That's
I
fair.
think, yeah, definitely watching B just absolutely gun it on one little bolt till it either broke or melted the metal.
Fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
I can't even remember that. So I can't even remember how we even fixed that.
I'm pretty sure it came with a flathead screwdriver and your impact, and just pried under it and just gunned it till he either popped it or broke it.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
What would you say? Like, I mean, like this could go into like this year, like last year.
Yeah.
But what would you say like the most funniest like chaotic moment that you've experienced?
Oh goodness, funniest and chaotic.
They could be two separate too.
It could be.
You know, but like what pops out at you?
Chaotic work, I would say, would have to have been Guelph.
Yeah.
Guelph.
That was the
playground was definitely. I want to say it was a playground from hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can agree.
Chaotic moments definitely put us to the test.
Yeah.
I think the funniest moment was, I think it was last year, and we were out in, I want to say Owentown, and Justin was in the Bobcat. You weren't on site. Jake was just cutting, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Justin got bored, and he just started doing donuts in the Bobcat. As we're supposed to be doing dig out. I'm just like, well, good thing it's shitty weather, but donuts was definitely, I think, funny. I know there's more, but I just can't remember.
No, fair enough.
Most of them.
Fair enough. I think that was actually one of our own sound videos. Too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have.
We were doing the dig out there anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What was like unorganized back then? Like, I mean, like even when we were going on the weekends and stuff like that, I know that we were new and we were still figuring stuff out, but like even going back into like the Civic, you know what I mean?
Oh,
like
goodness me.
Like
packing all your tools in that little Civic of yours.
Yeah.
I don't think I really had any really unorganized moments. I know we were always good at making sure things were being built properly, minus the part on the beam.
That's
a different story, but
you always have those moments. We can't be perfect all the time.
All the time, I know. But I would say, oh goodness, the most unorganized moment was probably when I think we showed up. I think it was the one time we showed up to site and we only had one impact gun. Your drill wasn't in your car. I think you left it at home.
Yeah.
And your other impact had a half broken bit in it.
Oh yeah.
And we showed up to site and we only had one impact to use.
Yeah.
I remember that being a long day because it was.
That was on a playground.
Yeah, it was not very fun, especially with a playground.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say it was when one of your impacts was broken, you forgot the drill.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Going from like back then to like now.
Yeah.
Right. Like what was it like then versus now? If you can compare like both the differences, I mean, like back then we didn't even think we'd be in a position like this.
Yeah, I know. Like back then, like I said, we were just doing it for cash on the side.
Yeah.
Just extra cash in the pocket. We were kind of more laid back. We tried our best to do what we can. We were laid back about it. We had fun with it.
Yeah.
Definitely when we started getting bigger and busier is when we kind of were like, we both really noticed that we had to flick a switch and things had to start getting serious.
100%.
Right? We started to, like, you started trusting me, taking another guy with me to go get another job done for you.
Right.
And that was kind of the moment when I realized it was like, okay, we're starting to get serious.
Yeah.
And I know it's weekend jobs, but it's still worth it. It's still a good learning experience being able to take an extra guy with me to go do an extra gazebo. You trust me in that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I definitely would say that would be it. Like,
Okay. Yeah, and I mean, like, when we went full time, I mean, you didn't come on right away, right? You were still working on the golf course or whatever. So like, we had a smaller knit crew, and then we ended up splitting off that crew.
Yeah.
And then you came on the year after that.
Yeah.
Is that when, like, Bray'k Away started to feel like more real? Or
yeah, especially like when you called me asking if I wanted to join your crew.
Yeah.
I was definitely like, I'm like, oh, you got big. Like, I seen a couple of your jobs you sent me, and I was like, wow, you're getting bigger.
Yeah.
So I was like, I was definitely gonna join. It was a great opportunity to learn the different kind of work I was doing.
100%. Yeah.
And yeah, it was when you called me asking to join. I remember, like, I showed up my first day. I asked the group chat, I'm like, hey, it's my first day. You guys want coffee? And you guys texted back, no, we're gonna go and stop on our way to the job. I was like, okay, cool. Like, all right. So I definitely, that day when you called me asking to join was the day I was like, okay, he's looking to get serious. Let's do it. Why not?
Yeah, 100%.
Definitely.
And I mean, so like we did QC for a whole season, and then we had that drop off point.
Yes.
What did you think when we hit that drop off point? Like when we were only doing like 4 installs a week, and then
I definitely
some
like
little stuff on the side.
Especially with at that time, like Brooke and I were getting kind of to the point of starting to look to get married and getting proposed. I was a little worried at first.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I knew that you're pretty determined to find stuff and find anything really.
Yeah.
And it definitely was a little bit of struggle for probably the business and for like having us on full time for you during the summer at time.
Yeah.
And I wasn't too worried because your determination to find work is unbelievable.
I appreciate that.
I knew, like, we had a slow week, but then you come to us on a Friday and be like, I'm sorry boys, like, I know it was slow this week, but next week we're pretty loaded. You made sure of it. Every week, every Friday to Saturday, Sunday, I would say you would probably looking for work. You were always letting us know the Friday saying, this is what our week is going to look like. We're busy. And I was worried at first. And then once you knew that you can find us jobs and work, definitely.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's
definitely,
fair.
man.
What'd you say? What was your thought process when I told you we were switching to playgrounds?
I was a little worried.
Oh, yeah?
I was a little worried just because, like, you grew up working in playgrounds. You done the work on playgrounds, and especially with the 2 other guys at the point we were working with, including myself, we had no idea what we were doing.
No, fair enough.
No idea. And
I barely fucking knew what I was doing, man.
Well, you would have more experience than us, right? But I would say I was worried. Yeah. Once we started on that first job, oh god, out by Kingston, wasn't it? That was our first job?
Yeah. I mean, I think technically our first job was in Kitchener there.
Oh,
we
yes.
did
Right by the
apartment building. But I mean, like, our first like actual playground was up near Kingston.
Up near Kingston.
Yeah, it was just that small little 2-decker.
Yeah. I was worried because, like I said, I had no idea what I was doing. Right. This was all new to me coming into this, and like, I showed up. You kind of taught me small things on how I can keep up and help you out, or do whatever, do extra. And it was a big game changer, especially going from working on a golf course. Like, on a golf course, you don't really see us cutting metal posts or cutting C-shape channel. Like, you don't see us doing that. So especially showing up to that, I would say it's a mind blow. Yeah, definitely.
Fair enough. What do you think the biggest difference is from, like, doing gazebos and QC work to doing commercial playgrounds?
A big work ethic jump, let's say. Right? Like, QC, we grind for 2 hours, 3 hours, and then we'd be moving on to another job. And sometimes our drive in between jobs was 45, half hour, maybe 15, but we always had a break. When we jumped over to playgrounds, we always had to just keep moving. We always had to do something because we knew we had a time schedule. Like, it was like, oh, we have to get this finished in a week. Where we knew jumping from QC, we knew, oh, we just have to finish this 3 jobs in one day. That, okay. Where we have a time schedule, we have to be on time.
Yeah.
Or it hurts you, hurts the company, and pushes us back and pushes other jobs back.
Right.
So it was a big game changer as in time and work ethic.
Fair enough.
Right? So, yeah, work ethic definitely would be the game changer in that.
Yeah. All right. What do you think, like, the biggest stressor of playgrounds is?
The time, especially if, say, we had a small unit, but then something could go wrong, and it could push us back a day. Right? Like, let's say some of your posts are wrong or the ground is unlevel, and that screws everything up for us. That could push us back a day.
That's fair.
Right? Like, it was definitely a stressful, like, building playgrounds is not a joke.
Yeah.
It's stressful.
It sounds like a joke, though.
Sometimes, yeah.
Well, I mean, like, it doesn't sound like a joke in a sense, but, like, I mean, like, when you think about it, like, you know, nobody ever really sees playgrounds going up.
No.
Like, anytime I tell people that, we install, you know, commercial playgrounds and stuff like that, they're like, wow, that's, like, the first time I ever heard of that. You know what I mean?
Not a lot of people actually knew, like,
obviously,
where it was going, right?
Well, obviously, I mean, like, playgrounds just don't erect themselves.
No, of course not.
But you never really see them going up or getting taken down. Right?
It's different from watching it go up than actually being under the deck, having to build it yourself.
Yeah,
it's definitely. I'd say it is definitely something different.
Yeah.
Right.
No, that's fair. That's fair. And I mean, like, we've installed multiple kind of units in the past, and with like commercial playgrounds and stuff like that. Like we did. Like, we mainly do, like, the game time playgrounds.
Yeah.
And we started getting into more of, like, the earthscapes.
Yep.
And that's, like, more of, like, the big logs and the ropes attached to them and stuff like that. Not necessarily the metal posts. They're all wood structures, right?
Yeah.
So, like, what do you think about those?
Honestly, I did enjoy them.
Yeah.
I know they're big giant logs. We have to lift to certain points.
They're fucking heavy.
They're heavy. They are heavy. Don't get me wrong on that, but I did enjoy it. Like, it's cool to see the way certain logs sections have to go together for this awesome climbing unit to appear.
Right.
I know some of them, they're like the ones in Oakville, was it? I believe. Yeah. They were already like pre-assembled structures, and we just had to place them. Yeah. And of course, attach a couple more logs onto it, but. No, like, they're definitely a fun and entertaining way of building a playground.
I mean, yeah, it's different, right?
Especially watching your drill start smoking as you're trying to go through something. Yeah,
so, like, we have, like, these 10 to 12-inch logs, and I only had, like, it was just a Milwaukee drill. Like, it was just a M18 feel Milwaukee drill, just your regular standard drill. And I had an inch. I don't even think it was an inch. No, it was an inch. It was an inch auger bit on the end of this thing, but the auger bit was like 18 inches long. It's a pretty long bit to be able to go through all the wood. And I think I made it through like 3 holes before this thing fucking smoked out.
Oh, it was smoking. Yeah. And it was hot, I tell you.
So now I have a high torque impact that's rated for, going through all this stuff. Yeah. So it's a little bit easier, and it's definitely a little bit more... I know I'm not going to burn out a drill. No. I have broken a few Forester bits with it. Yeah. So I don't use the Forester bits in there anymore. I use those in the regular drill. So that's what the regular drill's for now. Yeah. But going on to like a different subject, but like, what do you think people will like understand about building something like from scratch? Like, how we started in a Civic and like now we're all the way up in a 2500 truck, building commercial playgrounds, right? Like, what don't you think that like people understand, like coming from, where we started to where we are now?
The amount of work and time it takes.
Yeah.
In reality, like, yeah, sure, we started on weekends. Yeah. And then you ended up getting the business going, talking to QC, looking to get more jobs. Mm-hmm. The amount of actual time it took probably for you to wait to get answers so that way you knew you can start this business full time. Yeah. It was definitely time and work. Like, work like you said, you were working already at a construction company. You were
Yeah.
still building playgrounds at this point before you started your own business.
Yeah.
And you would work your long week, and then you'd start on your weekend.
Right.
Right. But yeah, like seeing us go from a little, was it your red Civic you started with, or the Type R?
I think like it was a little mixture of both.
Little mixture.
Yeah.
I remember
They were both the same size.
having played Jenga to put your tools back in the back of your Honda Civic
I know.
with your two platforms and ladder at that point.
Yeah.
It was not fun.
No,
But as soon as I seen you rolling up in a Ram 1500, it was like, oh, it is so on. Just throwing stuff back in. I don't have to worry about moving something certain way, so that way it goes.
I mean,
back
that's
to the
where
truck.
B came in handy a little bit too, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
he had the truck. And,
That is true. Yeah,
whenever he came out, he would take the tools.
which was nice.
Yeah,
which
so
was nice. Yeah.
which was super nice. So that was a little bit of a less of a stressor on myself than using my car.
Oh yeah, unbelievable.
But to give you guys more perspective, it's like I had just a full pack out system. So just the bottom one with wheels, the medium sized pack out, and then the small pack out. And we had those in the back of a hatchback Honda, plus 2 platform, and then plus a 6-foot ladder. I don't know if you can imagine that, but it was pretty tight. I could barely get 3 people in there rather than just me and Nathan in the front seat or something like that, right?
Oh yeah.
So normally the other guys had to drive themselves. but yeah, no, it's definitely fun times. You know, thinking back to when you worked on the weekends and still had like a full-time job.
Yeah.
Right? Like, what do you think did that teach you anything? Like, in a way where it's like you had a full-time job during the week and, and we work long hours on the weekend, right? Like sometimes we work 2 12s.
Yeah.
Sometimes a little bit longer depending on, what we had. Like, what was your biggest takeaways from doing that?
I would say it would be prioritizing my time.
Yeah.
Right? Like, especially we were young.
Yeah.
Right? I was still playing my outdoor activity sports.
Yeah.
I was still playing rugby and definitely trying to figure a way to balance, I would say almost 2 jobs at that point, it would be.
Yeah. 100%.
Right? It was definitely, it would be long hours throughout the week to a long hour weekend.
Yeah.
It was definitely hard to find time to spend quality time with the wife now.
Yeah.
And then being able to spend time going out and do my other stuff like playing rugby or playing golf. Mm-hmm. Right? It was definitely a good turning point of learning to balance time, balance life, I would say.
Mm-hmm. I'm still working on that.
Yeah, I know you are. I know.
But yeah, no, I mean, like, that makes complete sense. And I mean, like I don't know, like it's a lot of drive and it's a lot of work, right? And like a lot of people, they want to start their own thing. And
yes.
I mean, like nowadays, like I feel like it's such a big thing that, everyone wants to work for themselves, right?
Everybody.
I mean, or just in corporations, which is completely fine if that's what you're looking for, right? But I think a lot of people, or a lot of young people, are now trying to go into the entrepreneur game and not realizing on
the amount of time it takes.
The amount of time, yeah.
The amount of work you have to put in.
Yeah, because like I mean, like even that, like I can't even believe on kind of where we're at right now.
I
like
know,
it's
it is insane.
like I can't even fathom. Like you asked me 5 years ago, like this was
not even in the air, man.
It was not even,
No,
like
not even there.
You asked me 5 years ago, I said, "Fuck no, I ain't doing fucking playground."
Yeah.
But I think the biggest takeaway is honestly just the amount of time and work it takes, and the amount of time that you have to and work that you have to actually put in it.
Yeah, like it's a lot of preparing.
Yeah,
it is 100%. A lot of preparing. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of money to start your own business.
Well, yeah,
right.
Yeah.
It's no joke.
And I mean, like, don't get me wrong, like the running start that we had working on the weekends definitely helped. I mean, I wasn't as good with my money back then as I am now. But,
yeah, that's right. That's
when I was still buying cars. But besides the point. But yeah, no, it's definitely a big stressor point, and I mean, like you guys also have families that you have to go home to, right?
Yeah.
So like when I became into that position of actually working full time, and you guys are just working for me, it's not like you have a full time job during the week, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm your only source of income, so like that was a huge wake up.
Oh, definitely.
Right, and that was a huge pressure change for myself, where it was like, man, if I don't get work and if I don't get enough work, how am I going to be able to make you guys want to stay versus how can I make you guys money?
Yeah, honestly.
And be able to live a life outside of work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so like that was like a huge realization for me as well.
Oh, I bet, dude. And as long as I remember, you've always been a person that wanted to work.
Yeah.
That's always been, hey, I can help out. Just let me know when.
Right.
Right. And as soon as you wanted to start your own business, I was like, yeah, he's probably going to take that business ways. Like,
I appreciate
ways. You
that,
have
buddy.
like the attack and the drive to go get it.
Yeah.
Right. Like, you're running 2 businesses.
Yeah.
You're running your Bray'k Away development, and then you're also running your NPB fitness.
Right.
Like, it's not easy.
I mean, no, it's a lot of time.
Especially like with your fitness, you have to do a lot of clientele. You have to know your client.
Yeah.
And also having to balance a construction company, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's no joke.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's
It can definitely get kerfuffled for sure.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean? Like, especially, like this year, like I'm competing, but I'm trying to get it out of the way before the actual season starts, so then I'm not trying to do too many things at once.
Yeah. No.
I have a tendency of doing that.
Oh,
so,
you love to.
But, like, I think the biggest thing I'm trying to say is that for someone who wants to, like, build something on the weekends, like, just start.
Just do it.
Just do it, you know what I mean? Like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? You're gonna spend some money on some tools, you know. Like I said, we started out of a Honda Civic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can start out of a sedan car.
Yep.
Like, as long as you can get there and you have the drive and the willing to work, you can do anything.
Yeah. Honestly, like, anybody that wants to do it, just do it, man.
Yeah.
Like, don't think twice. Just do it.
Yeah.
Buy the tools.
No better
just go
time.
out.
No better time.
Like, especially if you're young.
Yeah.
You want to get big and you want to work for yourself, go.
Yeah.
Try it. What's gonna happen? You're gonna fail. Just go again.
It's gonna be like everyone else when you fail.
Yeah.
Just maybe with a little bit more debt.
It's just a matter of having the drive to keep going.
Yeah.
Matter of finding the right pace, finding your own area of work. Right?
Yeah.
There's a variety of work out there.
No, that's fair. That's fair. What would you say about the old version of us?
What would I say to them, or
What would you say about them?
about them?
No, not to them.
Not
that was
to
wrong.
I'd say, you know what? Keep going. Like, we were young. We had the heart. We were working. Like, just keep going, dude. Don't stop. You see the end of the road. Just keep going for it.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
even if the end of the road seems like it just keeps getting farther.
Yeah,
and farther and farther
definitely,
away.
definitely, right? Especially, like, there's a lot of pros and cons to having your own business.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'd say just look for it and go. Just put the foot on the gas pedal and go, dude.
Fair enough.
Don't think twice.
Yeah.
Honestly.
No, that's fair. Well, I think that kind of like wraps everything up. Nathan is going to be a groundskeeper. Or what's your actual title?
We could go with groundskeeper right now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, eventually he's going to probably be a little bit more than that with his drive that he has. So Nathan won't be with us this year, but we're going to wish him the best in the golf course industry, and hopefully he owns his own course one day, so I can come golf for free.
For sure, it's definitely the drive is there for it. Especially, like, I hope that you guys honestly have one heck of a year, because I know you guys been working in this off season, prepping for this season, and definitely I hope it goes all well, smooth sailing, dude.
Yeah, it'll all be because of you, buddy.
Yeah. Well. From the beginning, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Nathan's helped out a lot throughout the years, and I appreciate everything that he's done, and I appreciate you coming on, you brother.
Gotcha, buddy. All day. Let's go.
30 minutes.